It seems like from the outside looking in, this team is incredibly close. Like you guys are just having a ton of fun. Am I getting that right?
No, you're right. Great group of guys. Chemistry is at an all-time high. Obviously, everything helps when you're winning.
Yeah.
But we just got some really good guys on our team, guys that, understand their role, understand their time in their career, understand what we're trying to accomplish, and we just got all the right pieces that just seem to fit perfectly.
What surprised you about Kristaps Porzingis the most?
It's weird, like how cool he is, but also like
You didn't think he was cool?
I just didn't know how cool he was.
Okay.
Very like chill, mellow guy. Drinks an espresso before the game. Definitely a man of the people. When he comes out for layup lines, he goes like this, and everybody loses their mind. But he's a lot tougher too. Like I'm not saying I thought he was soft, but he has an edge about him, and I think we've helped bring that out of him even more. It's been really good to see.
Bringing a little dog out of him.
Yeah.
So in all of the bonding that you guys have done, have you watched The Town with Joe Mazzulla yet?
Have I watched it with him? No, but I've seen it a couple of times.
4 times a week, like he watches it. That's objectively, that's intense.
Yeah,
but he's an intense dude. He's his own person. You and Jaylen Brown, you worked out together, right, over the summer a little bit with Drew. That was a first for you guys, right?
It's in the summertime, yeah.
So why did you feel like this was the time that you guys needed to come together, put in that extra work as a duo, not just individually, so your games complemented each other when you came back?
Yeah, I think over the last few years we've taken strides of like coexisting together, getting the best out of each other while being the best version of ourselves and being the the leaders that our team needs us to be. And I think it's part of just getting older and maturing, right? Still relatively young guys, but understanding that this is our time and we need to take full advantage of it. And we were both in LA at the same time, so why not? Let's get in the gym, let's work out together, let's get some reps. It's gonna pay off in the long run.
What do you like about Jaylen? I feel like so much is made of like, oh, did they get, what do you like about him?
He's a guy, like, what I notice about him, he knows what he wants. Like, he's not saying other guys are unsure, but he's like a very focused guy, very driven, works his butt off. I just love the progress that he's made from his first year, right? He was on a really good team, came off the bench, wasn't playing as much, and now is a 3-time All-Star, All-NBA caliber guy. And that just goes to show how much he loves the game of basketball, how hard he works at it, and how badly he wants to win.
Yeah. You guys have been one of, if not the best team in the NBA record-wise all season long. But to you, how much stock do you put in this now versus knowing that this is a team that is really measured in the playoffs?
Both. The regular season is there for a reason, right? You have to build the right habits. You have to build chemistry and things like that. And I just love the way that we're playing, right? Obviously, I love our record, 43, 44, and 12 or something. But the way that we're playing, the way guys are coexisting together, the way that we're going about it, there's a difference from last year. And we had a really good team last year.
Yeah.
But I love where we're at this year compared to last season.
Do you think that this is the best team that you've played on? Is it better than the 2022 finals team?
Yeah, it is. Just because I think I'm better than I was 2 years ago. JB is better. KP makes all the difference in the world. Obviously, Drew Holiday and the way that Derek White's been playing, this year compared to 2 years ago. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. We're still relatively young, so everybody's supposed to continue to get better and learn from our experiences. That was our first time going through that. And now we know what it takes to get there. We just got to get it done when we do.
Who do you think is the best player in the NBA right now?
Myself.
Have you always had that kind of confidence? Because I asked you that question a year ago and you said it was Giannis. So what's given you that confidence?
I got a lot of respect for a lot of guys in the league.
Yeah.
Giannis for sure. Jokic, obviously he just won. Embiid, guys that won MVPs. Then the list goes on. The league is in a great place. I think, the things that I've been through, just through my career, things that I've accomplished, and yet, I haven't got the ultimate championship. I truly do believe every night I step on the floor, I'm the best player.
Is that a mentality that you've worked to hone? Because I think back to the 2022 finals, that wonderful story you worked on with Ramona Shelburne about how difficult it was in the days afterwards, wanting to just be in your room, be sort of shut away, and being pretty disappointed in yourself. You put all of that on yourself. Did you have to work to sort of forgive yourself in order to move forward?
I'm a big believer in everything happens for a reason, and maybe I needed to go through that for something. I haven't figured that out yet, but it happened, and I've grown from it. I've learned from it. In a weird way, I'm thankful for it, that experience. As tough as it was, as much as it hurt, I'm thankful that I went through that, and I think it's made me a better person and player since then.
How much does knowing that Deuce is 6 now?
Yeah.
And he's watching you and understanding everything you do, and I'm sure he's mimicking you, parroting your actions in some ways. How does that factor into how you hold yourself now?
Man, Deuce is, and I've always said it, between him and my mom, right, I give those two people a lot of credit for the person that I am, aside from basketball. Knowing that I have somebody that literally wants to do everything I do exactly like I do it. And my mom, has reminded me from the beginning, ever since Deuce was born, she was like, it's not only yourself that you're representing, it's not only, her as my mom. She's like, you have a son now who is going to want to be just like you. So remember to make the right decisions, on and off the court, and be somebody that, he would be proud of. And that's something that, I've carried ever since.
Yeah. Has your process changed at all? I mean, talking to you now, it seems like the way that you are stepping onto the floor, you always had that. You've evoked Kobe. You've talked about that quiet confidence. It feels louder.
Yeah, and maybe I've kind of grown into my own in a sense, right? Still, like I said, still young, 25, but it's my 7th year in the league, and I'm very confident because I know how hard I work. I know how much I put into this game. I know how badly I want to be one of the best, how badly I want to win. So it's like, why wouldn't I be confident? Because I know how hard I work.
It's kind of wild when we talk about, someone's been in the league 7 years and they're only 25 years old. Anywhere else in the world, that's where your life starts, is when you're 25. And in the NBA, people put a clock on that. Oh, why haven't you done this, or that? And the beauty of only being 25 is you get to write your entire story in front of you. So when you think about that, and when you think about what you want to be known as, what you want to be remembered as, what you want to have accomplished, what are those things in your career?
I want to be a winner. I want to win. And it's funny that you say that, because I've felt that why hasn't he won? His window has closed. And it's tough when you have success early, right? Because I've been to the finals once. I've been in the conference finals 4 times. So it just seems like, he should have done this, done that. And I was just doing those things at a really young age.
Yeah.
Now I've had some really good teams, and I've been a part of some really special runs. But I truly do believe my time is coming, and it's going to be well worth it.